Alright, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. In the mood for some cards and coffee right now. Let's see what the energy's got going on. We got a full moon getting ready to come up. How's your Mercury retrograde going? Mine's been interesting. Usually is. Let's just clear out any unneeded energy right now. Alright, what do we want to start with today? Let's see what's going on. See if we can pick up some chatter, huh? Sorry, I can't stop watching you. Oh, here we go. Yeah, usually how it goes. So everybody all the time, whatever you do, stay away from your exes during Mercury retrograde. People always do that, man. You always get that what's up text from your ex during Mercury retrogrades. But I also tell people all the time, a lot of people that walk around there are always scared of it. It should be. I'll start August 1st. I'll Google it here in a second. Should be over by the end of August. The last couple of weeks. Anyway, the whole deal is you don't have to worry about retrogrades if you already know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell people, I don't know, I'm saying like a lot for some reason today. So, if you know it affects transportation, then make it a habit at the beginning of Mercury retrograde or when you know it's coming. Check your oil, check your tire pressure, do things like that for your vehicle. You know, I don't know. Be mindful of miscommunications because that happens a lot. It's all about communication and transportation. Sorry if you guys can hear the damn logger trucks, but it is what it is. I wonder if I'll ever see you again. It's scratching on the wall, in the closet, in the halls. Someone's got daddy issues. Music still playing in the background. Musical messages going on. Got someone sitting around watching somebody. I don't think people know. I wonder if I'll ever see you again. So it's definitely people in separation, right? I get that, and possibly not a lot of people know. Don't feel worthy of you. The way that card came out, scratching on in the closet, on the hall, in the halls. It's like, I know I'm picking up that song Ghost Story. But oh. My heart broke open. Someone's definitely brokenhearted about whatever has gone down. Wonder if I'll ever be half the man you wanted me to be. She's running circles around you, bro. The scars remind us that the past was real. I can't just give everything away. I feel like a crazy stalker. I just can't stop watching you. I have so much to say to you. Worlds apart, we were the same. What is going on here? I'm coming for everything they said I couldn't have. Wishing you would see that I am more than a stalker. Alright, y'all. Someone watches a lot. Someone, like, obsessively watches. They feel like a crazy stalker. I've never seen so many stalker cards come out in one sitting. This person's really beating themselves up. They didn't feel like they were worthy of you for some reason. Getting the energy, they feel like they messed it up. Like, that's what it was. And you know, empaths deal with this a lot too. If they're dealing with someone who is really insecure, you can't help but feel insecure yourself, because you can't help but mirror that energy. Get the energy, this person's been watching you a long time. They probably don't even know how to stop. They probably watched you for a long time, and then I get the energy they had a shot with you, and then they messed it up somehow. But now they still can't stop watching you. We got Aladdin again here. The ring, engagement. Ace of Wands. Got a mountain of pettiness here. This could have affected somebody too. So you get the ring and engagement here. You got Aladdin, right? Aladdin didn't feel worthy of the princess, right? He felt like he had to make all these wishes. He had to get all this money. He had to get all this stuff in order to impress the princess, right? And then when he showed up with all the money and all the stuff and that cocky ass attitude, like, I'm a prince now, and that ended up pushing her away. We also got a mountain of pettiness here, Eight of Wands. Someone needs to get away from a mountain of pettiness. The mountain of pettiness story is a man who has two wives, and one is extremely jealous of the other, so that she ends up stopping this poor woman. One's kind and one's beautiful, and the beautiful one's jealous of the kind one, right? Isn't that always how it is, right? So the beautiful one's jealous of the kind one because the kind one seems to get more attention because she's so sweet and so kind, that the beautiful one stops the kind one actually from leaving to go see her mother. And then that one turns into a mountain, and then he gets upset, and then the beautiful one ends up turning into a mountain because he's still so upset that he lost the kind one. Anyway, the whole story boils down to is there is a mountain of pettiness. There is someone who is very jealous. This person puts obstacles in the way. Let's get the energy of, like, this person's the villain. This person would be Jafar. I have been picking up spell casting energy a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of shielding at my spot in order to, like, keep it out. But there's definitely, even if it's not spell casting, it's the negative energy being directed by this person. I don't even know if this person might not even necessarily be prettier than you. This person is just, they think they are. They think they are. They're like, how dare, you know. I get the energy that this person's fighting over you. This person's jealous of Jasmine. Right? Like Jafar. We win her over by going through the father, and then we'll just throw her off a cliff. I got the lady here. So here, these cards, there's two versions of these cards in this deck. Right, there's one where the gentleman is already in prince form, and then there's the gentleman that's in the pauper form, right? So the prince form is the prince in the pauper tale, where the prince pretty much needs to be humbled a little bit to come back into reality in order to be a better person, enlightened, and have the good life, right? In this story, this person's on the bottom, and they have to defeat a tiger, right? In order to get that masculine, a divine masculine energy going again. The lady is already in this. The other one of this is Cinderella, where she's still all dirty and still looks like a housemaid before she transcends, right? So this one, the lady in this situation, so the divine feminine is already at a higher standard, and I feel like the gentleman here, he's trying to do something to be worthy of that. He's got to defeat, like I said, the tiger is almost like Shere Khan, right? Whoever this petty person is, they just want to destroy this masculine. whatever karmic debt you got going on with that person, like their whole vibe is they just want to destroy the masculine. And they want to destroy the masculine because he can't stop thinking about the feminine. Got the redheaded energy there too. I think she's cool. Alright. See, he's trying to look forward, but he can feel the energy of that damn tiger over his shoulder. What's we got going on here? Anything else relevant between... And I get that the feminine knows this. Well aware of the snakes. Well aware of the snakes. Got a Queen of Wands here. I like the story of Rikki Tikki Taffy here. This is what this card's about, is Rikki Tikki Taffy. I don't know if you've ever seen that cartoon. I loved it when I was little. Anyway, it's about how, well, essentially Mongoose defeating the snake in the garden, right? It's a cartoon about that. He saves the family from the snakes in the garden. But I'm picking up the energy of, it's like, yeah, this snake could seem so much bigger. The snake could seem so much more powerful. But the mongoose is smarter and more strategic, and he's able to take out the snake. There's that coffin card. Whenever I get that Snow White card, I always get the energy of somebody watching somebody through glass. So this person stalks you with the internet. Everybody makes that easy. Anchor. We're going to read the anchor. And then we're going to move on to another deck. I want to read the anchor. Settling down, stability, and security. From The Little Mermaid, we have the anchor from the prince's ship. The Little Mermaid has a goal of finding her one true love. That's the prince who represents the harbor she is seeking. There is also a note of being stuck, which happens to a mermaid when she learns that there will be a sacrifice required for love to work. Yeah, her voice, right? She accepts that she needs to be grounded in order to achieve stability, she is thinking. The treasures around this anchor reflect the rewards that will come with this safe place she has discovered. When the anchor appears in your spread, look at the area of your life that is providing stability for you. An anchor that has several unlucky cards nearby will indicate something is not steady or needs further support. I definitely get the instability is caused by these snakes, right? Oh, this is making sense for people. Picking up the energy that what pisses this toxic energy off. And we'll see if it's masculine or feminine here in a minute. But what pisses them off is they keep catching this person. It's little things that this person doesn't even realize. It's things like when they're riding in the car and they're like scrolling their phone and stuff. They notice, they don't realize that the person, you know, the toxic person driving can look over and they can see what they're looking at through the reflection on the phone off the window. right? Or they'll be looking behind them over their shoulder, and this person doesn't realize that this person's over their shoulder. They keep catching, the masculine keeps getting caught looking at the divine feminine on the phone. I got the Universe, but I got the Ten of Pentacles, Wealth reversed right now. There's too much energy. Third party energy, Three of Swords energy, keeping this person, the Scarecrow, Hangman, stuck, right? I got Temperance here. The Hangman's having to find balance in this energy. Someone definitely wants to make a leap. They're feeling very, very pulled towards it. Wow. All right, so you got the Fool, Chariot, King of Swords. Look at him following the signs there. But there's an energy here of what? I keep talking to people about this and nobody wants to listen to me. Oh, I want to break out of these toxic cycles. I want to get away from this person. I want to end these toxic cycles. And it's like, look, there's only one way to end toxic cycles. As far as I'm concerned, this is the Witch's Tower, right? Is you have to do a cord cutting, a binding, and a banishing. And now if you do a cord cutting, a binding, and a banishing, you cannot continue to stalk this person. You cannot continue to have your friends stalk this person. You can't be engaging in their energy. Just speaking their name is engaging energy. Words are spells, right? So this whole energy of people are always saying they want to move on from these toxic energies, but they still engage in them. So it doesn't make any sense. I get that with this Eight of Cups, because usually Eight of Cups is moving on from it, but it's just weird in this deck because he's just walking to an end of a pier. Maybe this person feels there is no escape from this drama. It might be the Moon. And I get the energy, it's like what? Like they can't stop, like it's like people who can't stop staring at the moon. It's like all these people are gossiping and talking shit behind the back and everything else like that, and they're just surrounded by darkness. And then like there's the moon. Round a corner and there's the moon. You make a turn and there's the moon. It's like whenever they feel lost and dark and separated, you know, suddenly you see the moon and you're just like, wow, it's just all this brightness in the darkness. It's a really strong soul connection here. There's balance that needs to be found. Yeah, there's just a lot of imbalance here. Like the Justice card. It's always about how heavy your heart is and the decisions that you made. There's an energy of going in circles, round and round. This person has gone in circles many, many times, and they keep failing. They don't realize they keep failing because they are connected to energies that is literally casting nothing but that upon them. I'm picking up the energy of this petty person. They don't want the masculine to get unstuck from their situation. Oh man, this used to be a message I pushed years ago. There are people out there that will attach to other people's energy and you can't escape it. They don't want you to get better. They don't want you to, it's like, you know, it's like when they send drug addicts to rehab and they're like, you can't go home and still be friends with your old friends that are still doing those drugs. They will pull you back in. Those people don't want you to get better because they don't want you to get better. They're going to say they're your friend by offering you whatever it is that you're not supposed to do again. But they're not your friend. They want you to fail so they don't even have to try. Let me say that again. They want you to fail so they don't have to try. See what I'm saying? They want you to be stuck with them because they don't feel like getting up. That's the indolence. That's the laziness. That's what indolence means. That's the laziness that's coming in here. I get that's why this person keeps failing. It's like they go round and round in circles with these toxic energies all the time. And these people are all about sabotaging. Ace of Cups. We have a beloved child of the universe here. An Emperor. So we're talking about the masculine here. Aries energy. Could be. Never know. Got Dragoness energy here. There's 3 bees. That's weird. These are all upside down. Alright. Let's see what we got going on with this Emperor. King of Wands. It's that energy of not being afraid, leaping over a wall of fire. Queen of Pentacles. She's sitting off to the side alone. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Someone's having to defend. Yeah. Someone is having to make a move or whatever. They're having to defend their energy. Their energy. Valor. I get they have to. It's almost like their values. It's like basic values. It's like a basic moral code that this person is like having to like defend themselves from people who are trying to get them to break whatever code it is that they have, right? I know I'm picking up that Knight card right now, right? 8 of Wands, though, with the swiftness, this person needs to get away from these energies. See how she's battling back right there? This person really does need to get away from the toxic energy. They really need to get out of it. Because I'm getting these 2 cards together. You know what I call this card? You know what I really call the Ten of Swords? I haven't done this in a while, but the Ten of Swords is the drama queen card. It's like, in almost every deck it's like this. There's a few decks where the swords are actually piercing the person. But in general, right, she's just laying there. There's someone who's just laying there. The swords aren't even touching her, but she's all, oh, look how much these people have stabbed me in the back. Oh. Look how much they stabbed me in the back. Why are you still over there? Why are you still there? How many times are they going to stab you in the back? Right, what the hell is that old saying? Shame, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 10 fucking times, and I just enjoy playing the victim for you. It's really what I'm picking up. Don't mind my broken ass now. I broke it at work the other day. But I'm definitely picking. There's somebody who is just... And it's either this... I mean, it could be this masculine. I mean, I'm hoping the Judgment card means that they're waking up to this and they're realizing that they've just been laying here, like, letting this person stab them over and over and over and over again. They just, like, keep engaging with these energies. I'm sure there's some logical freaking reason. It's usually like it's an ex-wife or it's a family member. It's been their best friend since they were in high school, or it's, you know, it's essentially a narcissist. And for whatever reason, this person is stuck in this toxic cycle of letting this person back into their life constantly. Like, could be a baby mama daddy situation. But yeah. They just keep engaging with these people, and they're just like, oh, it's going to be different this time. And the person stabs them in the back again. They're like, I just can't believe that they would do that to me. Haven't they done that to you before? Yeah, but I really thought it was going to be different this time. Haven't they already done that to you 9 times? And you just went and back to them and let you do it again a 10th time, and you're just looking at them. That's what it's like. You're just like you're just looking at them like, dude, really? Just gonna stand there while that tiger comes up behind you and fucking bites you on the neck. It's just terrible, man. And you feel bad because this person, it's like, you know, that's the cycle of it. This person's in a toxic cycle of narcissistic abuse themselves. You might have thought they were the narcissist, but they're really not. They have just been a victim of a narcissist so long that their defense mechanisms are mirroring narcissistic behavior. That's what they have learned from dealing with being abused so much. They are definitely in this cycle. Getting left out in the cold. Bam. It is just insistent on being out. All right. I don't know what else to say about that. What else to say about that? All right, let's get a shadow. No, actually, I want to see. Cycle has been run before. It's been run before in past lives too. There's a wisdom that is being gained in this lifetime. There's wisdom being delivered in this lifetime, right? Definitely dealing with some star seeds here. Definitely dealing with some star seeds. And that could be it. You could be the anomaly. It's like, what? Oh my God, what is a unicorn? They might not have they've never encountered an energy like this before. They're used to these toxic cycles with these other past life people. Someone is a starseed. Someone's new to this soul cluster. Like, man, what? I just got here. Or I haven't been here in a very, very long time. I haven't been here since the last time the starseeds were here, right? Health and finances. Orphan, lessons and blessings, a baby, a scribe, or a writer. I got messages lost in time. There is messages lost in time here. Someone might feel abandoned by I feel abandoned by the universe off of this energy. There's a starseed that feels abandoned by the universe, like you were just left here. And I get that the energy is here, that you're just not getting the messages that are meant for you. You don't realize what you came to do. What? Came to be a unicorn, darling. You came to bring wisdom. You are a galactic starseed. And I tell people too, you know, there's two types of starseeds, right? There's two types of energies that are like that. Get the whole volunteers thing. That's a whole bookworms I'm not trying to get into right now. But there is galactic bound souls. Those are the ones that feel like they came from like the Pleiades and stuff like that. And then there's the earthbound souls. And there are earthbound souls that have already graduated Earth, gone out, and they have come back to help Earth. Right? So I'm picking up a divine feminine that could be, I mean, it could be the divine masculine too. If the divine masculine in this scenario is a starseed, it's one of their first times here. It is one of their first times here. And that only goes one of two ways. Either they figure out the cheat code, and then they manifest and use it too much, and then they spend the next several lifetimes paying off that karmic debt, or they can't figure out the cheat code. They can't figure out how to pass class. They can't pass the class. They're failing at the class. I guess this is their first time, and they're failing their classes. Like, they are struggling with this class. They keep that's that Ten of Swords, right? They keep taking the test. They keep taking the test. I say this too, but the universe has this fun thing. Well, it will come this close to offering you what it is you say you actually want. But right before it does that, it will tempt you with something from the past just to see if you learned your lesson yet. Someone's energy is too fragmented. They're spending too much time either sleeping or indulging in something to disassociate. I get you need to concentrate your energy and you need to be more focused here. Sleep perchance to dream, like I said, that's the energy. It could be like somebody's depressed, so they're sleeping all the time to escape reality. Or they're doing something to disassociate, right? Could be playing video games. Could be just being lost in something else. All right. One more card. No. But with this fragmentation here, it's definitely calling somebody. It's like you're casting energy, but you're casting it out in too many different directions. If you need to pick one direction to head in. Well, you don't know which direction to pick. Then you need to go out into nature and tap into your instincts. Alright. I do gotta go. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.